Good afternoon, everybody. A little bit small, brief introduction of our university, Maulana Azad National University. It was established by the Act of Parliament in 1998, and the brainchild for this university establishment was Sri Atal Bihari Vajpayee sir. And this is the first university of the world which started with the medium of instruction Urdu in 1998. Around 2003-4, Pakistan started the university, but we are the pioneers. And this university main mandate is to empower women, to impart technical, vocational, professional courses through Urdu medium. So, and mainly the university focuses on the downtrodden sections of the society in order to bring them to the mainstream. So we have here 8 schools like MANUU Law School, School of Management and Commerce, School of Technology, School of Arts and Social Sciences, School of Sciences, School of Languages and Linguistics, School of Mass Communication and Journalism, and School of Arts and Social Sciences. And we have 24 departments and 116 courses. We run 2 modes of education, a regular mode and a distance mode. In regular mode, we have around 17,000 students, and we have our infrastructure in 30 cities across India. And in distance mode, we have approximately 60,000 students, and we have distance learning centers in 155 places across India, almost all states. And we have different centers like Center for Women Education, Center for Deccan Studies. Then we have Center for Professional Development of Urdu medium teachers like this. We have 3 ITIs, 5 polytechnics across India, and we have 9 CTs, College for Teacher Educations. So every year we give approximately 1,200 teachers to the country every year, like PGT, TGT. We have courses in School of Education and Training like DLEd, BEd, MEd, and PhD in education. So every year we give 1,200 teachers. And with us in this very good afternoon, we have dignitaries from NIIT Foundation. We have dignitaries from Vacant Hire Foundation. And these people, we are very thankful on behalf of our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Syed Ainul Hasan. He is the professor of a Persian department from JNU. And presently, he is our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Syed Ainul Hasan, sir. Similarly, our Registrar, Professor Sheikh Ishtiaq Ahmed, sir. On behalf of VC and Registrar, we welcome our dignitaries. And we would like to share that this is the headquarters for all the branches. And it was established during the period of Mr. Naidu, sir. Month of March and April. So training and placement cell in collaboration with we have Instructional Media Centre who broadcast this live streaming centers through YouTube. We are very thankful for them. So this is a session. This is mainly for the preparation of our students to face the interviews successfully in the month of March and April. So, sir, if you bear with us, we'll be having a 45-minute session, wherein yesterday we started with the basic communication skills. We called the professor from one of the affiliated colleges of Osmania University. Then in the afternoon session, we have taken the help of one NGO. It is known as Career Guidance Cell. We called Mr. Mudassir Ahmed. Then just today's morning session, Professor M.S. Siddiqui, he is the director of this center, which is known as Center for Professional Development of Urdu Medium Teachers. He is very famous. He has trained more than 30,000 English medium teachers who are taking classes in Urdu schools. Online and offline, he has trained more than 30,000 students. So he has taken the session on resume. Now, right now, this is the concluding session wherein we are taking the mock interviews of the students, those who have attended all the sessions. And right now with us, we have Dr. Tazeen Siddiqui. He is the alumna of Aligarh Muslim University, and he's the chairperson for charitable trust. And he's a freelancer. He's a educational consultant and a free entrepreneur, you can say. We are very thankful to her. And similarly, we have Dr. Samina Tabassum, madam. She's assistant professor of our English department. We are very thankful, madam, to join us with. Now I hand over my mic to the judges, the experts of today's session. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. A very good afternoon to one and all. Here's a mock interview session wherein we invite some of the interested students to come and play the role of the interviewee. You're not being judged, you're not being evaluated, you're not being graded. Relax, it's just a learning experience for you. Okay? And we shall try to be as empathetic as possible and try not to scare you. So if you don't have the resume also, no problem. You can just come and answer our questions.
Thank you very much. A very good afternoon, everyone. I know this is the time to sleep, but today I see ignited hearts and minds over here who are ready and charged to understand how an interview takes place. So MANUU has a great energy. Whenever I come, I see these students smiling and always ready to learn. So let's begin. Who I would love to call the first Arshi Naz to come over the stage, please. Come on, give a hand for her.
I think you can use this. Check if it's working.
Okay. Very good afternoon, ma'am. Very good afternoon. Just keep it near you. Yeah. So, please introduce yourself.
A very good afternoon. My name is Arshinaz. As far as I am from Kanpur. As far as my qualification is concerned, at present I'm pursuing MBA from Maulana Azad National Urdu University. I have completed my 1-year postgraduate diploma in accountancy and taxation from the Government Polytechnic Kanpur. I completed my Bachelor of Commerce from the Kanpur University. And if we discuss about my professional knowledge, so I work under the CA Ghansyam Maheshwari, where my topic was accountancy and tally, where I learn about how to comment on a company's report and how to make strength weakness SWOT analysis of a company. And I have also 2-year experience in a Sivalika Enterprises, a telecommunication company, where my position was office assistant. And my hobbies is dancing, and it is all about me. Thank you.
Fantastic. So good to hear you. I love the confidence that you've come up with, Arshi. So, Arshi, just give me 2 strengths and 2 weaknesses of the organization where you worked.
Strength is that they always encourage me. They always say that the world is very large, where you will go. It is not only a place there you are learning and there where you are stop here. No, you will go to ahead from here, and you will see the people, you will see the companies where you have to face so many challenges. So they always encourage me. And weakness, I don't, ma'am. So I don't think there was a weakness. Work pressure is always everywhere, and you have to balance the work, how to balance it. So that's
So you loved your work, so you did
Yes.
not find any weakness.
No.
Fantastic. Over to you, Samina.
Madam has asked you the strengths and weaknesses of the organization that you had previously worked with. Have you ever reflected on your own strength and weakness? Could you please share one of each? One strength and one weakness.
My strength.
Yes.
Yes, my strength is I am a full of energetic girl. I want to
Mhm.
learn everything new, and I want to get something in my life. So this is my strength. And if you talk about my weakness, so it's my hobby to eating lots of new foods, trying to new foods, and going to restaurant. That is my weakness.
Okay. Thank you, Arshi. It's very interesting to listen to you. You have mentioned SWOT analysis in
Yes.
your talk. Could you please elaborate on that? What is a SWOT analysis of any organization?
SWOT analysis, ma'am, it is based on a company annual reports and press reporting. What is a company is where we show divided in a four-part SWOT analysis: strength, weakness, threat and opportunity. So it will based on a totally the what company has released on a press report, means the company is growing, how much is growing, that's we will put into the strength. And in opportunity, what a company is doing in a new things in a future, so that is the opportunity. And what you get, so that is the opportunity. And threats, what company is planning, and what new things are adding, so that is the threat. And weakness. Weakness is means something where company is going to loss, not get profit. Where some means he is investing where he was not getting their acceptance expectation. So that is the weakness.
Okay. Thank you, Arshi.
Thank you.
Now let's listen to our feedback on this candidate.
Okay.
Okay. Well, Ashi, you did a great job. I loved the first thing that you kept continuously was the eye contact. So when you're giving the interview, your eye contact is very important, and you maintained it throughout, which was really nice. Second, I love your confidence, the way you conveyed your thoughts and what you feel about your organization, and the strength as well. Okay, so weakness, you couldn't find any in the organization, which is a good part. But in a way, when you don't find any weakness, you can come up with something that could be your strength as well. Weakness and strength, right?
Yes.
So you could answer in that way. You can think of something, because when we ask about the strength and weakness about the organization, so you can say, like, the one of the best thing is that the culture is very good.
Yes.
Weakness is that maybe the hours are way too long for us, or anything that about the organization. But I love the part that you loved for
Yes.
what you do, so that is the best thing. So
Thank you.
congratulations to that.
Thank you.
And do email me your CV.
Okay.
I
thank
love
you.
Arshi, I would like as well to comment on your performance, as ma'am has appreciated many strengths in you. I found you very fluent in English. You are indeed confident. However, your accent needs a little improvement. If you can work on that to enhance your pronunciation and accent, that would really help you. And as regards your response to strengths and weakness of that organization, you have identified the strength very obviously. While responding to the question about weakness, I appreciate that you mentioned work pressure is everywhere, so that you don't identify it as a weakness of that organization. So that is, I think, a good point in your response. Okay, and I'm glad that you were ready with your own strength and weakness too, because this is an often repeated question in the interviews. Very well done. All the very best.
Thank you, ma'am.
Come on, clap for her. Next, who would like to come? Do you have any CV?
Umama, would you like to come? Am I right, Umama? Yeah. Arshi, spread the word. It's not scary. Go, you could try, okay? Spread the word amongst your friends.
Thank you, Mama. Please have a seat. Hi, how are you?
Good afternoon, Umama. How are you?
How are you, ma'am?
Fine, thank you. Umama, could you please tell us something about yourself?
Yes. My name is Umama Aman. Okay. I thought that this is okay. Okay. So my name is Umama Aman. I'm a language and literature student. I have completed my bachelor's from MANUU, Maulana Azad National Urdu University. At that time, I have chosen public administration also in bachelor's. And I'm doing master's right now. So I am I'm doing masters in English right now, and yes, that's like my introduction.
What are your hobbies? What would you like to
Okay. So my hobby is to read. Like I love reading novels, like of every genre. Like currently, I have like got about myself that I love the genre of feminine, where the feminine sides are mentioned in the novel. I love the caste system, the people who talked about the caste system. I love that also. Like there is a author Arundhati Roy. So there is one book of her, uh, The God of Small Thing. I love that book. And there is one book of Toni Morrison, that is The Bluest Eye. I love that. And other than this I love these books. There are Twisted Love, and these are the new books, like new novels. Currently they are like establishing their
Fine. Thank you,
industry.
Mama. You
So
seem
I
to be
love that.
interested in reading a lot.
Yes.
So do you prefer reading the actual book or do you prefer e-reading?
Actual book.
The
Like,
actual
it
book.
gives
That's very
us the
nice
feeling.
about the young generation. That's very good. Mama, tell us some benefits of reading.
Okay. So it improves your vocab, it improves your personality, it can really build your personality, and it can help you understand other people's perspective. It can help you understand the people's ideology and the way they have perceived the world, and how the world was at that time, and how they are currently facing the issue. So these are the things that we can like get from the books. And yeah.
Great. So, Umama, what are those two lessons that you have read from the books and you are actually practicing it in your life?
So one thing is that you should accept everyone as they are. And another thing is that if you are in a bad temper, or if something has happened to you, it doesn't mean that you have to spoil everyone's mood, or everyone's mood. So these are the two things that I have learned a lot. And if you are suffering through something, you are the only one who can be like who can improve that. You are the only one who can take you out from that situation. So that I have learned.
Okay, so these two lessons are the most important lessons that you're practicing
Yes, ma'am.
in your life from the books that you have read.
Yes, ma'am.
Fantastic. So you tell me now that what is your vision in life? What do you want to do?
Okay. I want to be a professor one day, inshallah. And I really want to help the people. Like I have told you that I like the feminine side and the caste thing. So I really want to to help. I want to help the people. Like I want to help the women who are suffering, and I want to help the people who are the victim of caste system. So I really want to work on these two things.
Interesting. So now I think you start with the feedback. Yeah.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Umama, before I give you the feedback, I'm tempted to ask you one question.
Yes, ma'am, sure.
Why should we hire you?
Okay. Because I'm the person who's keen in learning, and I do think that the things I have achieved in life, I really want to tell the people also. Like I want to teach the students too. Like, okay, these are the things that you can learn. These are the perspectives that you can achieve in your life. And once I have mentioned it somewhere that my name is Umama Aman, so it means that I'm a trustworthy person. So I really, and for the teachers, and because I want to be a professor, so for the professors, it is very necessary to be trustworthy for the students. So I do think that I can do that.
Okay, fine. Thank you, Mama.
Thank you so much.
Very well done. And as regards our feedback, mashallah, you are very fluent in English. Your accent and pronunciation also sound very good. And you seem to have good vocabulary as well. And top of all, you're confident too. I sense that even if you are given a rotating chair, do not rotate it. You are, mashallah, so very energetic that your energy is, passing on to the chair itself. Okay, so let us be conscious that even if when we are given the rotating chairs, let's not keep rotating
Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry.
continuously.
Yes, ma'am.
And secondly, evaluating your responses, I find them too long. Let us practice to be very precise and answer to the point. When asked about what do you love to read, you went on speaking, and I had to interfere in order to make you pause, right?
Yes.
So let us be conscious of that. When asked, let's be precise. Okay?
Yes.
Ma'am, would you like to say something?
Thank you. Umama, there are few things that I truly love about you is that you're very self-aware. You know how you are, and you know that at the time of emergency, when if someone is angry with you or someone is upset with you, how you will handle yourself to not make others get affected, which was the most beautiful point that I love about you. And as ma'am said, all the things you can work on. And I love that smile that you kept throughout the interview, which is very much needed. So basically, this is something that is very important. A pleasant expression on your face is very important when you're giving the interview. And it truly helped us a lot. So thank you very much. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mama. All the very best. A big round of applause for Mama.
Thank you. Yeah, next, anyone would like to come, please? Come on, anyone? Welcome. Yeah. Hi, dear. Please come. Please introduce yourself, dear. That's okay, you can see it. That's your receipt? Yes, ma'am. So, in the meantime, you can introduce yourself.
Thank you, ma'am, for introducing myself. As you know, my name is Amjad Ali Bhatt. I was born in Jammu and Kashmir. I did my basic education enter in Jammu and Kashmir and commerce, and then I come to Hyderabad. I have completed graduation here in commerce, and right now I am pursuing Master of Commerce in Finance in Maulana Azad National Urdu University. Along with, I get a few certificates and diploma course, certificate in Urdu language, and right now I am pursuing in Arabic language certification course. And I have completed computer concept diploma from NALET Institute. And right now I am also working on Turkish language. Along with, I get a lot of certificates like NISM, NSP certificates. These certificates I get through online platforms. And recently I have done one programs from NISM course. Along with, I am pursuing finance analyst course from SWAM app. That's it.
Amjad,
Yes.
very nice to know about you. You seem to be very techno-savvy, right? And you're also doing a course on finance?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Are these two streams related in any way?
Yes,
Studying the finance will help you? How?
Yes, ma'am. Actually, I am studying commerce. As you know, we have only one option. We have a lot of options, but as per my aim, and I want to make my career in the finance. So, a lot of things which I have not learned during the pursuing any degree, but we have need to get more knowledge from exteriors, other things. So, right now, I am pursuing that one course, finance from IIM Ahmedabad. That course teach me a lot of things which I have not teach in during the academic sessions. Yes.
Okay. You seem to have experienced both, right? Face-to-face education and online education, right?
Sorry,
Doing
I am
fine.
pardon, please.
You seem to have faced both. You seem to have experienced both face-to-face education and online education.
Yes.
You're doing one course on SWAM as well. Yes. So you being a student, may I know your perspective on this type of education, e-learning?
E-learning is good, but as compared to the physically learning, it is not better. Why? Because we have a lot of interaction face to face. These interaction teach us a very in a better manners. As compared, if we online online, lot of things we cannot understand properly, ma'am. This is a main difference between them.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So you come from Kashmir, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So what I want to start with the one beautiful couplet. Gar firdaus bare ruh zami ast, hami ast, hami ast, hami ast. So you come from that beautiful place, right?
Yes, yes.
Tell me 2 things that you love about your place.
Yes, ma'am. Actually, I want to introduce my place from one ashar. गिरते फिरते महताब दिखाऊंगा तुम्हें, गिरते फिरते महताब दिखाऊंगा तुम्हें, हमसे मिलना कभी हम वादी कश्मीर दिखाएंगे तुम्हें. Before introducing about my place, I am the one who have born in the Jammu and Kashmir. The Jammu and Kashmir is the place where the lot of the things you can explore, and lot of the seasons in a year you can explore. For example, right now, if you talk, there is a winter sessions. After completing these sessions, we will come greeny session. We will cultivate a lot of the things there, and we a lot of things. And right now, the lot of the tourists are visiting our Kashmir in this session especially. And during the March to June, July, I think majority of the peoples want to visit the Kashmir because there is a lot of the greenery which are not available in the other state of the India. The many places of the world have available, but if you talk to India, on the base of the India, a lot of things is special in the Jammu and Kashmir. That is the beauty from
Very
our
good.
Kashmir. Yes,
I truly loved the poetry that you just recited.
yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
So tell me what are you studying from IIM Ahmedabad? You just said.
Actually, ma'am, recently I have not completed. I cannot give the exam, but I have
What is the course? What are you doing?
Finance analyst.
Finance analyst course you're doing from
Yes, ma'am.
IIM
Accounting and
Ahmedabad.
finance
How
analyst,
long
ma'am.
is it?
Yes, ma'am.
How many months is it? All?
7 to 8 weeks, ma'am.
7 to. What have you learned that you have not learned, or you thought that I would have never learned, which you got from IIM Ahmedabad?
Actually, IIM Hyderabad is a
Premium.
is
Yeah,
a
yeah.
very high level of institute. They are make a very well professional people.
Absolutely,
As we compare to our university, lot of students till now I have not think and I have not heard about
So you've learned
anyone
a lot.
get
2 things you have learned from IIM Ahmedabad.
2 things, ma'am. One, how the analysis of statement and how it work in the practical life.
Okay.
I have already learned about these things in our classes as well. We cannot say it, but we cannot learn how it work on practical life.
You
These
learn
things-
experiential learning.
Yeah, ma'am.
Very
This
good.
is the best thing which I have analyzed through this
Excellent.
platform. Ma'am.
So, dear, thank you very much. Now it's time for the feedback. Amjad, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Amjad,
Yes, ma'am.
first I will comment on your communication skills.
Okay.
You are very confident and you have a smiling face. I'm sure all of these people are wishing that a real interview should be like this, so very friendly, but they won't be. They would be very strict, very rigid, very stern in their looks. Okay, they will really try to scare you, right?
Yes.
I want to know, why have you chosen this organization to apply for?
Actually, ma'am, if you're talking to our field, as we have one option from academically, we can work as well as in the corporate sector. We can assume as a corporate sector if you are going to somewhere work. As I may work as a finance analyst or an accountant, where I have a lot of theoretical knowledge and some skills as well. We are going to apply these skills, and as per your job description, I have analyzed these skills.
Now you are talking to the point.
Ja-
Until now you were talking about your own self, while I asked you why you chose this organization. So you need to focus on this organization.
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
So you
As per
need
your
to-
job description, I have analyzed your work in need, and I think I am a better from these positions. I have a theoretical knowledge. I can do a hard work from this post, and I can put my all efforts to from this job, being sincere and punctual. And I always be a punctual, and which help the company to achieve the goal and objective.
Fine. Very
you, ma'am.
confident.
Yes, ma'am.
A few grammatical mistakes here and there. The,
Maybe it
the
will-
sentence
yeah,
structure
yes, sir.
also needs improvement,
Yes,
but
sir.
that will come with practice.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Would you like to give
Yeah, sure. Thank you very much, Amjad. It was a very nice interview. I liked your confidence. Just 3 things which you just need to take care. Number 1, I loved the way your confidence went at another level when I asked about your place, and you were so passionate to tell about your
Yes,
place,
ma'am.
right? And I see that you're very passionate about Urdu poetry. The moment I recited, you immediately recited another. That shows your passion towards. Have you ever thought to do something in that? Or do you compose poetries, Urdu poetries by yourself?
Not.
You have not thought of it. All right. But you do love to read.
Yeah, ma'am.
All right. So one, work on the gestures of the body gestures. So I will tell you how it is done. I'll tell everyone how you sit and how your head should be, how your shoulders should be. So these are the things very important
Yes.
when you go for an interview, right? Your eye contact was good. You had a pleasant smile throughout the interview,
Thank
which
you.
was very nice. But there are few things like, as ma'am said, a grammatical mistake here and there which you can work on, and the answers has to be precise so that the interviewer doesn't get too like bored with the answers. So just make it crisp and clear. And second is the body gestures, which I'll explain how to do it, right?
Okay.
Rest of all, you're good to go. All the best.
Thank you, ma'am. Have a
Be
nice
good
day.
here. Send me at fortzine@gmail.com. Send your CV at my email.
We have 14 minutes, 3 students.
Excellent. Hi. Please. Yeah. This gentleman has come so prepared.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Could you please introduce yourself?
Yes, ma'am. My name is Mohammad. I am from Balrampur, Uttar Pradesh. I have done my graduation from MANUU itself in political science and Arabic language. Now I am pursuing law in Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Legislative Law from MANUU itself. If I talk about my experience, I have done 2 years in CSE center, which Government of India runs in every district and every village for 2 years. And I have also worked as an analyst when government of Telangana election was going on for 15 days. Yes, that's all. My hobby is to writing and writing stories and to reading novels. That's all. Thank you.
Okay. You seem to be interested in law,
Yes, ma'am.
right? Do you believe that every human being is a born lawyer?
Basic lawyers, you can say, but not lawyer. Lawyers means that who have lots of knowledge about the law. But the people who are born, they should know what are their rights and what are their duties. So we can say basic lawyer. That's all.
What attracted you towards studying law?
Actually, in my village, there is no lawyer. So I found it too very interested to be a lawyer in my village and to present myself as of my community, as of my community. Okay.
As you?
I can present myself in my community.
Sentence?
Sorry?
Could you please repeat that sentence?
I can present myself in my community whenever they require me in the legal field.
Okay. Hi. So you are Mohammad. What's this?
Mohammad Saud.
Saud. All
Yes.
right. So Saud, great to hear you. And so you have selected the field law. You want to.
Yes,
you have
ma'am.
started off, and how many years have you completed?
It's first year,
It's
first
first year.
semester.
You've just
Yes.
started off.
Yes, we
Tell
just
me
started.
2 things or 2 problems that you want to solve of the world through your degree.
I want to aware everyone of my society, or if you are talking about the world, that everyone should know their right.
Okay.
The big issue in the India that no one know what is his right. So I want to
Awareness of their
yeah.
rights.
Yeah,
That's
spread
what.
awareness
Good.
among the individuals.
Second.
Second thing that confident. Everyone should be confident in the.
And how will you do that?
Uh,
Through your knowledge, through your law knowledge. How will
if
you?
everyone knows his duty and right, they can be confident everywhere then where he goes.
Yeah, right. But how will you inculcate this confidence in the people through your knowledge in law?
Actually, I am
What would you
interested
do?
also to being a motivational speaker. So through my motivational speaking, I can
will
encourage
inculcate
people and make them confident what are their field.
Okay, so tell me just 2 topics that you really, you love in this law. 2 topics.
Two topics.
Topics that you feel this is your passion and you want to do your expertise in this? Two topics.
Civil rights, that's basically deals with the thought of law of torts, which gives rights every day, which deals with the everyday day's issues, and the other things with the criminal law.
Criminal law and civil rights.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. To comment on your performance, yes, you are confident indeed, but your communication skills need to be more fluent and impressive. And as regards your response to ma'am's question, how would you, two things that you would bring about change in the world through your degree. The second response was not quite direct. Ma'am has to draw your attention towards it, right? So you said confidence, and how can you bring about confidence in the world through your degree? However, you did get the track back. Fine, all the very best.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sood. So there are many good things that ma'am liked and I liked. Was your confidence, the way you spoke, the smile that you had, the pleasant expressions that you had, and you sat very confidently. So just one feedback, that when you hear a question, you need to articulate it well. Like if I asked, what are the two things, right? And how will you make them confident? So you need to answer it in this align with the question. Because I had to bring you there, as ma'am said, but the real interview, people won't bring you there. They'll take you away from there, and you have to bring them to your point, right? In the interview, people will distract you. You have to bring the interviewer to the point through your journey, through your expertise. You have to bring us attentive to your expertise area. If you focus on our we'll take you somewhere else. We'll ask you questions that you would not know, but you need to bring us to your expertise area. You need to bring our attention to your expertise area so that our focus is there and we don't go anywhere else, and you're able to answer all of them. Yeah.
I will work on it.
Thank you very much, dear.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Very good, sir. Yeah, sure, please. And yes, this gentleman came very prepared. I just loved that file. Thank you. Hi, thank you. How are you? Yeah, please.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Anas,
Yes, ma'am.
tell us something about yourself.
My name is Mohammad Anas. I am from Kanpur, Uttar Pradesh, and I have completed my schooling from UP Board. And after it, I have done my graduation from Chhatrapati Shahuji Maharaj University, which is in Kanpur. And currently, I'm pursuing LLB in MANUU High School.
Mhm.
And
What are your hobbies?
my hobbies, actually, my hobbies to do physical activity, and the second thing is playing football,
Mhm.
and the third one is rowing with friends.
Mhm. How do you align your skills with the job that you have applied for?
I think as a law student, I always try to be learn. I'm on the way to learning, and I think it will be helpful for me to align my. Pardon, please.
What skills do you have which could be useful for this role that you have applied for?
As I applied for the corporate lawyer,
Mhm.
and currently I'm pursuing law. So
So what skills do you have which will be useful for this job?
uh,
What are the qualities of a good lawyer?
yes, ma'am.
What are the qualities?
The quality is a good lawyer. Be confident and.
Are you
well
confident?
Yeah, I'm trying.
Yeah, say.
Yeah, I'm confident.
Okay, take your time.
Yes. Be confident and be passionate and know the
Mhm.
know the things.
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay. So Anas, you were
Yes, ma'am.
very good so far. So what she asked was the skill, right? Being confident is your quality. What is your skill? Like what makes you aligned with this role? Like, if you're saying corporate law,
Yes, ma'am.
how many companies have you been the advisor of how many companies, or where did you do the internship? On what, what was your topic of internship, which aligns with this role? So when you're answering this question, you have to answer like this in the skills, right? So you've worked anywhere so far?
No, this is my first time.
This is the first
Yes,
interview.
sir. I haven't given any kind of interview.
Let me tell you, you're very lucky you're interviewing with us.
Thank
So
you.
now on, so when you go to your next interview, you'll be more confident, and I'm
Inshallah.
sure you'll be able to rock, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So when she asked you, you tell me, answer her question.
I think the most important thing for a job, you have to be in corporate sector. You have to know the drafting skills and communication, how to communicate with your clients, and all that things.
So you can draft well. You can say my
Yeah.
skills are that
Yes.
I can draft well, I can communicate very well, and I have that quality of interacting with people, communicating with people very well. I can go for customer engagements, and all these are the qualities. Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
Very
Do you
good.
have the reasoning skill? Can you argue well?
Yeah,
Can you prove your point?
I can. I just try.
Yeah.
I'm just drawing your attention towards the skills that would require.
Yes, ma'am.
Anas, feel relaxed. Okay?
Okay.
Your body language conveys that you are anxious. Everyone is.
Yes, ma'am.
All of us, tend to be. May I have the mic?
All of us do experience anxiety and nervousness, hesitation. That is absolutely fine. But how do you overcome it? You overcome with confidence. And how does that come? Believe in your skills,
Yes, sir.
okay? Work hard. And if you achieve something, that will also give you confidence.
Yes, ma'am.
Expose yourself to more and more such experiences. Try to speak to other people, strangers, right? In the language that you might require in the future, that will help you gain confidence.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
the more you experience it, the more you expose yourself to that, you will get confidence. So you need to talk more and more in English, right? Fluently, focus on that. And work hard. If you're very well prepared, that will help you be confident, right?
Yes, ma'am.
I
Thank you.
give you 5 minutes. Debate with me that this water is very good for me. Give me
Yes.
5 points. Why should I drink this water?
Firstly, it is not a big bottle because it is very short. You can put it and you will take it here and there easily. And secondly, this water is very clean and good for your health. And the third one is the bottles, the plastic which is used for the packaging, it is well. And the fourth one is the way they printed all that things in, they printed, and there is something the
Yeah.
the right the way they write down all that things and the print, it is very looking fascinating.
Just
That's why
Looking
she
good.
should drink water.
No, I should drink water,
That
but
water is good for her because of the print.
no, I was
Come on, Anas.
Yeah.
Anyways, it's so
Your first point was very nice, that it is good because the water is clean.
yes,
A very, very valid point, that it's clean, so I can drink, right?
yes, ma'am.
And why I can drink? Because it's a very good bottle. It's a short bottle. You can take it anywhere. You can put it in your bag. Good point. Third point. You're a lawyer. You need to debate.
Yes, ma'am.
You cannot agree with me, right? You need to defend. You need to argue. That's what a lawyer does,
Yes, ma'am.
right? Yeah. Just look at them and tell them 2 things that you have learned from this interview. Look at them.
Yes. I have learned, firstly, we have to be confident, and whatever we are saying, we have to be confident. Secondly, we have to focus on communication, how to communicate to the others, and
argue well.
argue well.
I love
And
the confidence that has increased when you came and now. Well
thank you.
done. See, this is how it goes. You saw him when he came and now. So this is the difference that happens.
Actually,
That's
it
how-
was my first time. I have never experienced this.
Well done, well done. I mean, I'm really very happy. Thank you very much, Anas.
Thank you,
All the
ma'am.
best, yeah?
Well done, Aras.
You have a CV with you?
This
This
we
is the
just write
CV?
it down.
Make a good CV and email me.
Yeah, the last candidate.
Sure.
Good
Hi,
afternoon.
Please proceed. Thank you. So this is Samad, right? All right. Samad, please introduce yourself.
Sayyid Asad Abbas. Yes, Abbas. How are you? Sayyid Asad Abbas, how are you?
I'm very fine, ma'am. And as you told me to introduce myself, my name is Sayyid Asad Abbas, and I come from Bihar, Chandanpatti. It is in Darbhanga. I did my schooling from Darbhanga itself, and I did my high schooling from Darbhanga and from the JNV Institute, which is Jawaharlal Nehru Institute, and it offers several courses. But I did my 12th from it, and after that, I came here, and I'm currently pursuing a diploma in computer science from MANUU Polytechnic. And I haven't had any work experience till now, but I worked on a project, and I was a project leader on an event called Azad Tech Fest, and I did a project on Python recently, as my course is computer science. So I did a project, which was the objective of the project was to for the gamers, and the application that I named it was AIM training. It was focused on training and all. That's all.
Fine, Abbas.
Yes.
Very good to know you, understand you. You have mentioned that you have been part of 2 projects.
Yes,
Could
ma'am.
you share any one challenge that you experienced in any of these projects? One challenging situation.
When I worked on the project of the programming language, actually the programming language that I used was Python. So in Python, there is no such greater challenges as far as I'm concerned about the other languages, which is C, and those languages are like a little bit complicated. But in Python, the syntaxes and the things that we use are pretty simple. But the challenges that I faced was the time management. It was very hard to manage time until the deadline which was given to me.
Fine.
And the logical building. The main part of the project is building the logic and how the game or the how output of the project will work. So
Fine. Abbas, you mentioned that time management was an issue with you. It was a challenge for you. How did you overcome it, or what did you learn from that experience?
I learned that throughout regular practice and regular coding, we can reduce the time that we took before. Like if I write a code, if I start writing the code regularly, so it will reduce the time which I took previously. That I wrote several pages of codes. So the page that I wrote previously, if I write it next day or after that, so the time which I took was less comparatively. So I started practicing more, and it reduced the time.
Fine. Thank you, Abbas. Over to you, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you, Abbas. It was wonderful hearing you. So you worked on Python project. You were leading that project.
Yes, ma'am.
So how did you manage the team?
So
What was the how, like 2 things? How did your project get so successful? 2 things that made your project successful by a team.
My project was not much complicated, so that everyone in my team could properly understand what the project was and how to convey and how to present it, as it was focused onto the gaming section. Means how you play on PCs, the games that you play on PCs requires proper aiming. So you can the objective of the project was to practice and aim. Your aim should be faster, and there was an interface after that. After the training itself, there was an interface which tells you about the time that you have taken throughout that process that you do onto the application interface, and the accuracy. What was your accuracy in it? So everybody, including my teammates, were those who were in my team, were able to understand whatever the project was and how it works and the logical part of it.
Excellent. So that's how you led your project, where there was clarity that what are their goals and how to implement those.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Thank you, Asa. Asad Abbas, thank you so much. I have observed that eye contact is an issue with you. I think almost 60% of the time you were just looking at me. Only when ma'am asked the question, you would turn towards her, and then you were just looking at her and looking at the ceiling. So work on that, feel confident, do look into the eyes of the other people. And even if you're answering just to my question, because she's also involved in the interaction, so when we address to 2 or more people, I may be responding to one single person's question. However, I need to, have connection, build connection. Through eye contact, you connect with the people. So I think you need to work on that. And while responding, it was as if you were recollecting some terms and names and you were looking high up at the ceiling. So try to work on that.
Introverted, man. That's why I feel very nervous.
It's okay. It will come with you.
And I start sweating always when I
Okay.
with people.
Uh-huh.
Even if it is winter.
But you looked confident, mashallah. Your voice was very loud and clear, and your body language was also very appropriate. So what makes you think that you are anxious?
I don't
No, you don't look anxious. Don't think so.
No, you're very confident, and you got 9.8 CPA. Oh my God, that's too much. Very well done. So you're very confident, and no doubt about that. Just work on your skills, and you will get a better place. Do email me the CV. So those you can write my email and send your CVs. for TAZEN fortazine@gmail.com. Yeah.
May I ask you one last question?
Would you like to ask us something?
Yes, ma'am. I was thinking of asking you one question.
Use
So
mine.
Are you asking the organization a question, or
No, I was asking, I wanted to know.
I want you to ask organization one question? Because in the interview, this is one of the often repeated questions. At the end, they tell you, would you like to ask us anything?
I would. Yes, ma'am. The question I wanted to ask you was, if an interviewer asks me about my weaknesses.
I'm sorry, you're not understanding my question. I'm representing the organization. We are the interview panel. At the end of the interview, the interviewer will ask you, do you have any questions? Would you like to know something about the organization?
In that case, I should answer like that. I have, before applying to the job in your organization, I have like gone through all the aspects of your organization.
Come to the question directly.
So I would ask, where do I see myself after 5 years?
No. Work on this. This is an often repeated question in the interviews. You can say some examples. You can say, when can I anticipate the result of this interview? Or what is the work culture of the workplace? Or what are the timings? Do you have conveyance facility? Do we have mess facility? That shows that you have interest, genuine interest in joining that organization. Do some research about the organization before you appear for any interview, and prepare 2 or 3 questions that you want to know from them. No, you needn't ask them how much will you pay, right?
Yes.
But you can ask them, when can I expect the result of this interview, right? And a few other questions.
May I know that you wanted to ask something?
Yes,
No?
ma'am. If an interviewer asks me about my weaknesses,
Weaknesses.
how will I respond, ma'am?
Well, be very
May
genuine.
I ask the audience to respond to this? The
Oh
students?
yes. You should be very genuine
Ask
and
them and
honest.
to respond to them.
It should not hinder your roles. Yeah.
Anyone wants to answer it? Because this is a very tough question, and I'm sure all of us have thought about this, Googled about this. Yeah, what is the question that the interviewers often ask?
The interviewer often asks that, what are the weaknesses in you? So if anybody would like to enlighten us.
What are the possible answers that we may give? Yes? Very good.
My weakness is I cannot imagine my time when I work out. And I work for the company. This is my weakness.
Okay, I will not
What else?
track
Some other
the
examples?
time.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
So your weakness is you're not able to manage time efficiently.
No, he's saying that he works so hard.
When I start working.
You're not conscious of the time.
Yeah.
That is the same answer that ChatGPT.
Okay.
All the candidates that did will answer the same.
Madam, we have to wind up.
Yeah, sure. Fine.
We'll just listen to him because it is for them.
Thank you, dear. Thank
One-
you very much.
Would you like to say something? Yeah.
I cannot say no.
Are you putting hands in your pocket? Please move on.
Okay, ma'am. I cannot say no when someone asks me for help. And another example we can take, I am not interested that work which I cannot give a much interested that work which I am not interested. This is a
I'm sorry, I'm not able to understand. There's no clarity in the message that you're giving us.
I am not interested that work.
What is your weakness?
Weakness.
Think about it. Right?
Okay, ma'am.
Thank you for trying. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you all.
Thank you, Dr. Tazeen Siddiqui, madam from Ali. Dr. Samina Tabassum, madam from Dr. Samina Tabassum, madam, assistant professor from English department, Maulana Azad Urdu University. Now the session is we have dignitaries from an IIT Foundation and Vacant Hire Foundation. So we have 15 minute session. We'll start with the NIIT Foundation. The thing is, you have to be this side, either yeah, this side, because live streaming is going on. And this is for all the MANUU final year students, those who want to get the Infosys certification. You have to listen carefully. You have to note down what you have to do for the training. Now it's time for Stephen Raj from NIIT Foundation.
Very good afternoon, everyone. Very good afternoon. Hopefully the lunch was very heavy, I guess, right? And that has put you to sleep. Good? Okay. So I don't want to break the chain, what has been going on. So our interviews were very good. So one of the important thing what I would address here is that, can you please tell me what happened or what hindered you from giving a very good interview? What? Sorry.
Sorry, we have a felicitation to our just concluded session, Dr. Tazeen Siddiqui, madam from Aligarh Muslim University, and Dr. Samina Tabassum, madam, assistant professor, English department. I request, sir.
Thank you all. It was very good collaborating with the Paying Selling Placement. I look forward to more such opportunities. Thank you so very much. And I think more than us, the participants who played the role of the interviewees deserve it more. Thank you. Thanks.
Sorry for the interruption. Anyway, yeah. Now, so what hindered you from giving a very good interview? Can anyone, don't feel bad that I'm questioning you again. So, yeah. Can anyone tell me what hindered you or what stopped you from giving a very good interview? Yes, please. Yeah. Very good. Yeah. True. Exactly. Yeah. Very good. Okay. So you have addressed the right point. Very good. Please sit down. Thank you, Abbas. So Abbas has already rightly said what is the core problem, right? So let me just put it across directly. Probably all of you have been graduated from your respective universities. All of you hold your very good, very beautiful numbers in your marks card, right? Probably 90 plus, 80 plus, 70 plus, 60 plus, right? Very good numbers, very good figures, right? Now, the real question is that whatever the marks are there on your papers, will it get you a job? Why? It should give you, right? Isn't it? The numbers, what is there on the marks card, should give you a job. That is the reason why we are studying. Isn't it? Am I right? Why are you studying? There was a lawyer who was studying, right? Why are you studying law? What is the reason? You want to become a lawyer, you want to get a job, right? Now the question is that, why is that the marks card numbers are not getting you a job? Why? Am I sensing right? Yes, please. Yeah. Okay. Wonderful. So what has happened with us is that our study modules or whatever the education we have been there into, so this has got a complete huge amount of gap from the market what is existing. Okay. I'm sorry to take an example. There are engineering students, very special, let's say about electrical engineering or mechanical engineering. Okay. So we are in the era of electrical vehicles, but the syllabus still speaks about diesel engine. Agree? Agree? Yes. So now the question is that you're studying diesel engine and coming to market, but already EV is running in the market. This is the same thing. So you have to understand three important things are there with respect to human beings. One, a lawyer should keep learning every day because you don't know what is the new law which has come today in the morning. Because the parliament is working, the bills are passed, the law is incorporated. Agree? Yes. Now next with respect to doctors. You don't know what is the new medicine has been invented. Okay. And the third thing is with respect to all of us students and teachers, we are here. Right? See, always remember a person who is not updated is outdated. Let me repeat again. A person who is not updated is already outdated. He is out of the market. He has no place in it. So here we, the NIT Foundation, collaborating with Infosys has been here. So we have been focusing on something called as the skill building. Okay. Now what is skill building? Anyone? Skill building. I've already addressed the question. The question is that you have very good numbers on the marks card. That's not getting you a job, but something should get you a job. Something should get you a job, right? If this is not getting you a job, if plan A is not working, plan B should be there, right? Now, what is our plan B? The plan B is again incorporation of your skills. So out of all the skills, the first and important skill is communication skills. Okay. I'll take an example. All of you are aware that 2019 was an era of very bad social disorder, I would say, right? Because we had pandemic, right? So if I can straight away ask you a question, there were approximately more than 30 most important that MNCs which were working in China, vacated China and came out of China. Now, can anyone tell me how many companies might have come to India? 30 companies which are most important, I would call it as MNCs, multinational companies, which vacated from China and came out of China. Now, can anyone tell me how many companies might have made their way to India? How many? All. Oh, all. Very good. Your confidence is highly appreciated. I wish it was true. Yeah. Yeah. Next, 50. Okay. That is 10 out of 20. You mean to say 10, right? Okay. Anybody else? 0. Okay. You're very bad in, at least you're very bad in your, I would say, guess. Okay. So, sorry to inform that only 3 companies came to India. Okay. Now, listening back to India, India is the largest in population. Agree with me? Yes. India is the youngest country in the world, which has got 40% of its total population under the age of 18 years. That is, you are the future of India, right? Yes. Agree? Yeah. So now, when we have so many things, we have larger geography. We have approximately 3,64 square kilometers of land. We have 28 states, 9 union territories. We have all facilities. We have all things. We have desert to islands. We have all things are there, right? Having all physical features, why did not these companies come to India? Rather, they chose to a smaller and a tiny countries called as Cambodia, Laos, Vietnam, Philippines, okay, Taiwan. These were the countries which were chosen. Now, can anyone tell me what made those people not to come to India than to go to that countries? What? It is an advantage, right? It should be an advantage. If I'm angry with you, I should go and settle with the person whom you hate. So that it's an advantage for me, right? That means all the companies should have come to India, but only 3 came. Out of that, one was Apple. Still today, we have only assembling unit, not the manufacturing unit. Agree with me? We are still assembling unit, not the manufacturing industries, right? Yeah. So the biggest problem was that Indian youth are highly qualified, but they are not skilled. They're not skilled. Okay. So the biggest problem, you can assess yourself. You can say that you are very good with your subject. Technical skills are awesome. You have every skills, but when it comes to presenting yourself, you would lag behind. Why? This is the biggest problem because we don't have an exposure. So our professors will come to the college. They come with an agenda that they have to finish this much of portions. Done. Do the notes. Bye. That's all. Right? They'll never give you an opportunity where you can come and ask your questions. Most of our professors say, please come and meet me in the staff room if you have any doubts. Right? Even professor knows that nobody will come to staff room. Even we know that nobody will go to staff room. But still, this is the same which happens. Agree with me? Yes? So here we have to understand the skilling plays an important role. Okay? So what is that skilling we want? For example, personality development is one of the most important things. When you come forward to talk to someone, oh, what are you scared about? One thing, going wrong, I may be wrong. Now the question is that, what if you go wrong? What if you go wrong? What if you make a mistake? What would happen? Is someone going to chop our head out? No. Then what is the fear? What is the fear? See, please understand, every mistake is a stepping stone for success. The mistake, what you do. Okay? So today you make a mistake, at least you are making somebody to laugh at your mistake, right? At least you're making someone to laugh, right? Yes? So take it in a positive way so that you can go ahead. That is the personality development which you have to do. Now, when it comes to communication skills, yeah. So the communication skills plays an important role. One, that is, you are very good in your brainy, your thoughts are very high, but when it comes to your translation, most of the problem comes here. Why? Probably as a Muslim, I'll be thinking in my Urdu, my translation machine will switch on to convert it into English. By the time I eat banana, here it comes banana has eaten me. This is what most of the time happens. Okay? So Rama killed Sita, here it becomes Sita killed Rama. This is what happens most of the time. Agree with me? So we have something called as a translation gap which is there in the communication. So now how are you going to fix this issue? Most of us have been talking about the problem. Now, how are we going to fix this problem? How? Very good. That's really a right thing, but it has to happen. Okay. It is difficult, but I don't say it is impossible. One. Okay. Anything else? Anything else? Yeah. See, everybody, that's what I would take a joke here. Everybody wants to go to heaven, but nobody wants to die. Everybody wants to go to heaven, but nobody wants to die. Here the problem is that everybody wants to learn English, but nobody wants to speak. Everybody wants to be a very good orator, very good speaker, but nobody wants to speak. If you don't want to speak, you cannot be an orator, right? So I'm coming back to my own origin, that is NIIT Foundation. So NIIT Foundation has launched a very important program with a collaboration of Infosys, okay? So Infosys has got its own target of 40,000 youth should be placed in the job, okay? 40,000 youth has to be placed in the job. That is their target. So with that target, we, the NIIT Foundation, has also joined our hands with them. So we are presenting something called as a professional edge program. Okay. The Professional Edge program is nothing but it's a program which speaks about 4 important things. One, how to crack an interview. Now, see, all of you remember, there was one of the interviewer who asked a question, why should I choose you? Was the right question. That's the first and most important question which will be asked to everyone. When so many are here, why should I take you? Why can't I choose somebody else for this job? See, this is what you have to be there. Your answer should be very convincing that you should convince your interviewer saying that you are the best and he should choose only you. That convincing should be there to convince that you should have your own personality skills, the skills which you have cherished upon. There was Abbas who was telling that he has already done certain projects, right? That is an advantage. See, there are so many people who are sitting here, they have not done any project. I have done it. I know how a project can default and I know how a project can crack in. Okay, I know the failure of the project. I know the success of the project. So I am right. Now, no interviewer can reject you. Why? Because you know the failure and you know the success as well. Okay, see, this convincing should be there. Okay, this convincing tactics is what we are going to train you upon. First thing. Second thing, again, with respect to personality development. Okay, we are not saying that we are going to change your DNA and we are going to make you a perfect person. No, not at all. Okay, we are just going to work upon certain things what you can fix it upon. Okay, it might be artificial in the beginning, it becomes your own personality in the future days. Okay, that is the second thing which we are going to do it. See, now coming back to the course here, the course is completely free. Okay, now the second question. When it is free, that means what is your profit? Okay, it's free for you, it's not free for me. It's free for you, it's not free for me. Okay, there is a huge amount of CSR fund which will be channelized from Infosys. They are paying the every expense, whatever the expenses is incurred. For example, a travel expense. I have come from Bangalore. Okay, so from Bangalore, whatever the travel expenses is incurred, my funder is going to pay. Every candidate who is going to come and train himself, the cost on that trainee will be paid by the Infosys. Okay, you are taking it free, that doesn't mean that it is free. So please understand. Okay, the biggest problem is that when certain things are given free, people don't know the value of what they are getting. Okay, the people take it for granted, they take it for advantage. Okay, chalega. So I am not shelling out from my pocket, so no worries. See, please understand. Again, I would take another example here. Please understand, the government schools, the huge amount of fund and the budget, whatever the nation is spending, it's spending on education. The government school students are not paying fees. That doesn't mean that the government, they are not paying. Huge amount of money we are shelling on them. In the same way, all the trainees who are going to be trained upon, they are also getting the highest amount of fund from the Infosys. One. Okay. Now the second thing, how long is this training? How long is this training? The training is a 60 hours program. 60 hours. Okay. The 60 hours per day, it's 2 hours. It's going to be approximately 30 days. Okay. Now, so the timings will be coordinated with the management and we'll let you know. Okay. Now, the second thing is that again, what are the other options you have got? Now, for example, with respect to training, what are the other options? First thing, placement is guaranteed. 100% placement is guaranteed. That's a first, I would say like the first promise what we are making. Okay. Anybody who is not interested in the job, please don't apply for this training. Let me be very clear. Okay. Anybody who is not interested in the job soon after the training is completed, please don't even take a try. If you want to do other courses, the other courses are available. Okay. This is the first thing. Clear? All of you? Okay. So now, how do you reach out? All these things I would not have sufficient time to explain anyway. Let's come down to the last slide. Yeah. So again, what is the mode of training? Okay. The mode of training is online. Again, online mode is there. So yeah, the minimum 60 hours of training is there. And this training brings so many other opportunities as well. One, that is, you have an exposure to a real-time industry tour. Okay. You will see how an industry is working. What is the work culture of the industry? This is again going to be trained. You will be having an hands-on experience with it. That's another thing, another benefit I would say. Yeah. So the batch again, each batch will be consisting approximately 30 to 35. Max to max, it's 40 to 50. Okay. Why? It's because the trainer can spend huge amount of time on each one of you individually. Clear? Is that clear? Am I boring? No, right? Okay, yeah. So this is the thing. And again, certification. Once the training is completed, please understand the training will be certified. The certification is going to be certified from two important institutes. One is NIIT, where I am hailing from. NIIT is the largest NGO which is working in India. We have been there in the system from past 24 years. Okay, we are not new to the market. Market is not new to us. Okay, so we have been collaborating with so many other organizations. Right now we have Infosys, we have Wipro, we have Cisco, we have Angel One. These are the largest funders what we have. Okay, so their CSR funds are going to be channelized on training and placing you. Clear? And the certification, again, when it comes to certification, the certification will be certified from two institutes. That is, one is Infosys Foundation and another one is with respect to NIIT Foundation. Okay, so both of them are going to certify you, and your monitoring will be done by both the organizations. Clear? Yeah. So I will be asking any doubts. If they have any doubts, please ask. You can ask your doubts. If any doubts, please. Yes, please. Yeah. Okay. See, let me be very straightforward. LLB, right now we are not catering to LLB. Okay, we are catering to graduates, usually and non-tech graduates. Okay, because it's not difficult for us to train you, but it is difficult for us to get you a job what you are dreaming upon. Okay. Okay. So next 3 years you are not interested in going for a job. Of job or generalized job or only law job? Job related to law. Okay. 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 You want to go for an internship? Okay. Please contact me later. So we'll sort out. Okay. Yeah. Anything else, please? Anybody else? Anyone? Yes, please. See, actually, why we are not catering to technical posts, I'll be very frank. An engineering seat, please sit down. Yeah, engineering seat you will not get it at lakhs. You'll get it. You have to spend huge amount of money for an engineering seat, right? So that means your return of investment will be very high. You're looking for a placement which is a return of investment should be very high, right? So that return of investment cannot be assured from our end, because we are looking at someone who is entering into an entry-level jobs. Okay, so that being the case, non-tech, we are focusing mostly on non-tech. Yeah. See, when it comes to jobs, when it comes to job, there are varieties of job. Okay, for example, there were certain people who were hired for project head. Okay, there were so many of them who were hired in NIT itself as a student engagement officer, as trainers. Okay, so when it comes to job, we must be very clear that who has the I would say a requirement at that time. Okay, whichever the company has got a requirement, only to that requirement we will be catering. Okay, so there are certain employees who have been hired by our funders also. There are so many other funders who have hired. Yeah. Yes, sir. Anything else? Yes, please. Yes, ma'am. Yeah. See, we are looking at this is a professional edge program, so we are not catering to Java, no IT background things. Okay, we are not catering to. We have another program. Okay, we have another program. This is called as a professional ed on IT courses. We have a program, so there we are training on Java, Python, all things. But that is not this program. So here we are going to only focus on communication skills, interview skills, personality development, soft skills, and very specially interview skills. How to crack an interview. Okay, that's what we are focusing. Yeah. Yes, please. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yeah. Very true. You can. See, that's what I said. Now, when it comes to job, there are varieties of job. For example, there are something called as management jobs are there. Okay, there are some of the jobs with respect to BPOs. When it comes to BPOs, please don't take it only telemarketing is BPO. No. Okay, telemarketing is not only the BPO. There are varieties of BPO. Okay, even let's about email. When you're replying emails, there are so many emails which has to be replied upon. Stock, I would say like stock management is one of the work. Okay, the stock, all these things. So all these jobs are there. But I would tell you, I would not assure you this is the job what you will get. Okay, we don't know who is the one who is going to hire you. Okay, there are varieties of people. Approximately, we have in our list we have more than 1,500 hirees who have been hiring from past 24 years. Okay, so whoever has the requirement, based on the requirement, we'll be catering to you. Okay, you will get all these details in the training due course of training. We have a talk called as career guidance talk. There will be 2 talks which will be happening. That will be directly from the placement team itself. The placement manager himself will be addressing it. Okay. Yeah. Yes, ma'am. Yeah. Paramedicals, again, now the question is that placement, you will look forward the same studies what you have done, right? So it will be difficult for us to look at the same job and provide it. Okay. If any such opportunities are there, we will really get back to sir. Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you so much. This was Stephen Raj from NIIT. Now we have officials from Vacant Hire. Sir, Mr. Chaitanya sir, wherein they will be offering our students, MANUU budding students, for having their own web page. Computer science students, be alert. And this is not only for professional or computer science background. This is for everybody. Just now somebody has said about the paramedical. For paramedical, last time as we have done, this time also we'll call the diagnostic centers. We call the we will be having a job mailer wherein we'll invite the hospitals. So last time also we have invited a hospital. The thing is, the life skills, the training programs you have to acquire, whether you are from paramedical, vocational, or whatever it might be, whichever background. But the thing is, you have to go for the training period. You have to be a successful person to successfully give the interview, whatever from IT, non-IT. Now, without taking much time, I'll invite Mr. Sudhi sir from Vacant Hire. Okay.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Sudhir Kamera. I'm representing Vacant Hire. Is that okay? Yeah. All right. So this Vacant Hire is actually a job portal. So can you name it any existing job portal names? Anybody? Exactly. Yeah. So it is also similar model, but there are some unique features are there. I'm going to explain you. And the intention of this this meeting is, I would like to help you, the candidates, to get enrolled into the portal. Okay. So it takes very short time, max 5 to 10 seconds. You can able to enroll into that. So let's see. So the Vacant Hire is actually a newborn product. So it is not like it just recently launched, like October 31 that launched this program. If you can see that, go to the next, please. Previous. Yeah. So this is the vacanthire.com. Vacanthire.com is the website for this URL. I request every candidate who are here, just log into that. Else, you can go to the next slide. You can also find the QR code. Yeah. Just scan this QR code and log in with the Google. Start opening. Anybody can try. Anybody already logged in? If the URL is QR code is not working, you can type the URL. Sorry. So it will be easy for you in case if you can log in and we'll see the discuss about the next slides. It will be easy for you to understand. All right, I'll show you the slides. You can also go through and list. How many of you are enrolled already? How many of you logged in? Can you please raise your hands? No one? Okay. Yeah. All right. Can you go to the previous slide once? Yeah. So when you go to the login URL, the first page you will see the landing page beautifully designed here. You can see this is like an employment portal, like job portal. What exactly the purpose of this portal? Finding the jobs, right? So that's the reason on the landing page itself, on the first view and the first glance, you will find the job search box. So with any of the keyword, if you are from accountant department or lawyer department or any other sector, you just type the keywords. The relevant jobs already posted on the portal will be displayed over the here. And if you can see the tabs, menu tabs on the top, there are three important tabs which we are given in the menu section. That is browse jobs is a very important component. This is a very simplified and newborn product that the candidate should not confuse or it should not be like a more complex to apply for any kind of job. So that is the reason it's a minimal design and easy to access and simplified manner that people can able to create their profiles and they can apply for any kind of the jobs. So the next slide, please. Yeah. So this is the process basically. If you can go to the login section. Next. Yeah. So here, if you can enter the QR code, URL or QR code, you will go to this section, login page. If you already have the accounts, you can directly enter your email ID and password and you can log in. Else, if you want to create a new account, you can log in with the Google. It's a very simple. Click on the Google and give the permission and you can directly log in into the portal. You will see the dashboard over there. So in case if you would like to create a password, you can just click on the directly link register button. The register button is down here. The second arrow you can see. So if you can click on that, you can create a password and you can log in into that. Google login, already many of you know, without password, you can directly log in into any of the applications. So that is very simple and you don't need to remember the password also. But if you want to create a specific password, you can use the register button. So there are two types of users here. One is candidate and employer. So candidate is nothing but a student who are job seekers and employer is nothing but HR account. So if you are a candidate, you can log in with a candidate account. If you are a HR, the HR is going to log in with the employer tab, the second tab. So employer will have a specific dashboard. They have a different features in that and candidate will have a different dashboard. So that is the reason choose the right one. But candidates will have, by default, you will see the candidate itself. So you don't need to worry about it. But if any HR would like to log in and post their jobs on the portal, they need to choose the employer tab. All right. So this is the dashboard of the candidate when you log into the first time into the portal. So this job portal actually new, I'm talking about it. But if you can see the features of this Vacant Hire portal, I have taken the inspiration from all the top portals available existing in India. So whatever the features you needed for the requirement for the recruitment process completely, all the features included into this portal and in a simplified manner, easy to access and end-to-end recruitment process from the start applications to the closing and candidate. All the features included into the portal. So if I can talk about the features, what exactly we have. Next. So these are the main features and the dashboard the candidate can able to see. So when you click on the user dashboard, all the glance statistics, you can able to see how many jobs you applied, how many candidates are like, how many HRs viewed your profile, how many see your profile views, and how many HRs shortlisted you for the job portal. So all these features are available on the glance, in a single glance when you log into the portal. And second thing is that the profile in the sense, completely building your digital resume. So it's nothing but you are going to just give the inputs of your all the details like your experience, if you have any, your education qualification, your certifications, and if you have any licenses or all the information you're going to fill it in a field. So automatically a digital resume is going to build for you with a unique link. So that unique link, you can use it for any of the employment. Maybe if you are applying for any other job portals also, you can use that link to apply. Else you can also put it under your resume when you're taking it to the printout. so that it will be easy for HRs to understand about your profile, and they can go through your complete digital resume, and they can shortlist you, and they can call for the interview. And if you have any soft copy of the resume also, you can upload into the portal. That can also will be useful. And the next section is My Applied. The My Applied section, what are the jobs you applied? So all the jobs you can able to view in the My Applied section. And shortlisted jobs, if any HR, any employer, you already attended interviews, or any HR liked your profile on the portal, so if they shortlist you, so automatically you can able to notify on that section. And you can also, the beauty of the thing is that, as I mentioned, like the entire recruitment process is completely done by in this portal itself. If you can look at the any other portal, that communication process end to end is not available. So if you can see the following up with the employer also, for example, if you applied for any of the job over there, so if you want to know the status of it, many of the portals don't give this access to the understanding about your status of the interview from HR. But here we are clearly giving all the features enabled for the candidate to understand the what exactly happened. You can also directly connect with HR to understand, and you can message them what exactly the status, whether it is a shortlisted or hold or rejected. So all the information you can get it from the employer. So those fields are included into that. And next section is alert jobs. Alert jobs, something like here we have the different technology, AI technology also integrated into that. If you are looking for a accountant jobs, the accountant related field jobs only will be suggested for you. So that technology, smart match technology is also included. And messages, as I mentioned, like we have a communication chart process included in it. So if any HR would like to see your profile and if they liked it, they can also recommend you to apply any jobs in their company. And if you've gone through any of the company profile, if they have posted any of the jobs on the portal, if you want to apply for that, but you have some queries. So if you want to connect with HR and know the status and can resolve your queries, there is a message section. You can directly connect with the employer and you can message them. And if you clear with that questions, you can apply for that job. So there is no any mediator. So you can directly connect with HR and HR can directly connect with you. And meetings, the meeting links also like in case if you see any other job portals, if there any candidate shortlisted, you can see the response on the portal that is shortlisted. Maybe they can send you an other email section, but we are not including, we are not going to any other third-party applications. Everything is included into the portal. The meeting section itself, the HR directly connect with you and they can send the meeting links in the portal. So if they send any meeting links, the candidate will be notified with a, okay, this so-and-so HR inviting for you the interview. The meeting links also included into that. So in case if you are not comfortable with the dates and timings which are already scheduled by the HR, you can also suggest for the another review or another timings for the interview. And of course, change password and logout is a common features in any portals. And similarly, we have an employer dashboard separately. So employer dashboard, they have their own individual features. So like what are the job they posted, they can also submit a new jobs, applicant jobs. If you applied for any of the jobs, the HRs can able to see and they can review, they can shortlist you, they can select you. So all the features are included into that. Yeah, so they can create the meeting, they can connect with you. We don't need to discuss more about the employer features. Next section, please. Yeah, so the browse category. So there are 50 plus categories, different types of jobs are available over there. So you can search with the human resources, non-profit, accountant, human technology, healthcare. So there are 50 plus different sectors are there. If you can choose any category over there, the relevant sector jobs only will be visible in case if it is available in the portal. Okay, and other than this category type, you can also see that is advanced smart filters. So this filtering also, like in case if you can go through any other portals, the filtering candidates, filtering jobs also, like there is some restriction. To do that, you need to go for the premium features. But here we are not charging anything from the candidates. Completely, it's a free portal. You can use all the features, all the available jobs. You can apply for any kind of job. There is no any premium section for any candidate. Everything is free. So even for the advanced filters, you can go with the different types of the, jobs you can apply, and you can filter the experience, how many experience you have. If you can choose the 2 years relevant experience or employments only, the jobs only will be visible. And the career level, you can choose it, and qualification related also. So if you click on any of the job, like with a filter, or if you can go to the directly onto the job portal, see all the jobs will be listed like this. Okay. So with a one single click, see apply now. Once your profile is built, with a one single click, if you can click on that apply now button, the jobs will be applied automatically. And that you can see where in the dashboard applied jobs. Okay. In case if you want to view the total full job, you can click on the title of the job, so that you can view the complete job description and other details. Look at this. So this is the one full page job. So all the details about the job, the description, the responsibilities, and where exactly the location is. And we are unable to showcase here, but the job location also you can see where exactly the work location. Okay. And the deadlines and apply now jobs. In case if you would like to save the job, you don't want to apply immediately, that is also possible. You can see apply now button, there is a save option. Usually in the e-commerce, we can also save the products, right? Like wish list. So similar manner, we also have the same feature. So this is exactly the candidate profile looks like. In case if you built it with your complete profile, you can see the view like this, and each candidate will be generated a unique link. So this link you can use it in case if you are this is a university, if you are organizing a job drive. So all these unique links we can put it in Excel sheet and we can send it to the HR. So HR can able to view the each candidate and they can select you, or they can save you, or they can mark it as a whole. So it will be very much simplified for the any colleges or any universities to have the complete the recruitment process. So here you can see this is the company profile. So if you are going with any company profiles, so it will be available like this. You can view the company, where exactly it is located, what type of company it is, and is the product based or service based. And you can also see the private message. You can directly connect with the send messages to the companies. It means the HR is going to answer for that. Okay. And some of the insights also like we are including into that, like job related, interview related tips will be there. You can also go through that and you can build the knowledge. Next. Yeah. So as you can see, brother also told me the 3 reasons to choose Vacant Hire. Why do you choose the Vacant Hire? As I mentioned, like there is already existing portals are there, right? So I confidently mentioned that there are 3 important features that we are included into that. So quick job apply. As I said, it is a one-click apply. If you can just click on that apply button, automatically that will be applied. Okay, you don't need to do any other things. But before that, you can just update your profile. Before without updating your complete profile, if you can apply for any job, like the employer cannot see any of your details, right? So in such case, you will be rejected. You can completely update all your education qualification. If you have any experiences, any certification, you can update those details and you can go for the applications. Okay. And second is smart match technology. We also integrated AI technology into that. So whatever the details we are going to fill it in your profile or your account. So based on those details, all the jobs will be suggested to you. And you know, right, how algorithm works in maybe in the Instagram and other way, the hashtag keywords, right? Based on that, you will get the suggested profiles, right? The same algorithm also integrated into this portal. So that is smart match technology and the end-to-end hiring process. So from the beginning of the candidate applying or log into the portal. So from part 1 to recruitment process, what exactly you needed, from the candidate registration to the closing and releasing an offer letter. So all the features, all the sectors, all the steps are included into the portal. So that is nothing but end-to-end hiring system. And there are some stories, testimonials of the candidates. We have very less time. We have another presentation. I would like to invite one of my co-founder. There are one more slide I would like to share. So next. Yeah. So here, so we have some resume templates also for the candidates. Resume templates in the sense, it's not like a content and all that you can use it. It's a designs. Okay, the beautifully captured designs. Okay. So these designs, you can utilize it and you can write your own content content you don't copy it anything. At the random content it is there. It's a template designs. Designing your resume also plays an important role when you're going for an interview, right? So that is the reason we have designed some of the resume templates that you can easily copy, and you can use the design only, not the content part. So you can scan this, it will redirect to my profile, where you can send me resume, that keyword in the message, so that we can transfer all the templates to you. Okay. So if anybody interested wants these templates, you can just scan that and send me. Hope you have done this. Next. Yeah. So this is our team in the Vacant Hire. So we have the 5 team of members, so who are working for this portal, and I have a decade of experience. And we have Krishna Chaitanya. He's my co-founder. So he has the 2 decades of the experience. We are into this training and placement from last 10 years and 20 years. So, and we have joined the Pandu Garu. He's the director of this company. Thank you so much.
Slide number 1, slide number 6, slide number 12. That's it. 6, 12. Yeah, good afternoon or good evening. Can you suggest somebody? Good evening, everybody. I'm Krishna Chaitanya, in precise KC. So like my friend was saying, I don't take much time. I take less than 3 minutes. But I'll give one situation which was taught to me when I was studying MBA in 2000. So there was a situation, a person died. A person died. He has 50% of good deeds, 50% of bad deeds. He left to choose heaven and hell. He left to choose heaven or hell as per his interest. So he has been there. So one place, old music, boring music, chalta raha. Okay, you get bored. And one other place, he went to the other place. It was fast beat, a technology, everything fast beat, and everything was going on. It was like high energetic place. Which one you choose? Any volunteers, please? Low music. No, which one you choose? Which is the low music and boring one, which is an energetic and enthusiastic? Which one you choose? Low music and boring music. Anybody else? So here I tell you, the boring one was heaven. The energetic was hell. So this is marketing. This is what is marketing. Okay? This is what is exactly the marketing. And today's world, yesterday I was selling myself. In tomorrow's world, you people have to sell yourself, irrespective of your education, irrespective of anything. I have to sell myself. In today's world, technology is moving much, much faster. So we, as like my friend was saying, we are the founders of Broken Hash, which is a technology-based company. Okay, technology-based company. So can anybody say that what is the importance of all the social media marketing, SMM, digital marketing people will generally call? Today's generation, today's employment, today's marketing, today's business, everything is happening based on the way you sell yourself. It is not the physical selling. The way you show off yourself, that is what is the digital marketing. That is what we are selling. So now I don't take much time. Quickly I close. Go on to 6, please. 6 side, please. So this is the NFC bio. NFC bio is the one thing wherein it is going. We are coming up with one product. Probably everything goes well by God's grace. We'll be launching on 31st of December. So that is an NFC bio is near field communicator. Something like I have a communicator. I don't need to carry, because today morning interviews are going on. We have seen a lot of people are not carrying resumes. A lot of people are not carrying their abilities. A lot of people are not communicating themselves. So NFC is the one thing wherein you are going to communicate yourself.
So this is the digital platform which we are going to launch on 31st December. Okay, I request everybody, I will share the details to the sir. You please go and check it. And then if you have any doubts, come back to me. I don't take much time because it's already drawn. Everybody's drawn and most of the people are yawning, sleeping. I can understand. So you please check once and come back to me. Okay. In addition to that, if you guys have any suggestions, please give us. I'm available on LinkedIn, Chaitanya Gurindapalli. You can connect me over there. Okay. I'll share the links. Don't worry. We will share because I am into social media marketing. I'm into digital media marketing. So I'm going to reach you out, guys. Anyhow. So if I can't reach, I'm not. Okay. I'm not. So other way, I request everybody to improve yourself. Improve yourself. Okay. Present yourself. Present yourself. So you are very good at academics. You are very good at physical personality. You are very good at everything. You are good at English. But the only thing is that the way you are going to present yourself. Because today's technology, if I go to an interview, I'll carry a 4-page resume, CV, and instead of talking like that, I'll take in a card and I'll say NFC card and say, so this is my valid. I just touch the phone. If the card touch to the phone, my entire profile will come on that. If it touch, doesn't burn. If don't touch, it won't come. If I go to the interview, I see that interview says, this is my card. And you can see my profile on your mobile. So you can proudly say that I'm a tech savvy, I'm a net savvy. So lot of people, especially the engineering guys, who use net savvy, tech savvy. Today's world, even I'll tell you one thing, lot of lawyers are there. I'm also an LLB graduate. Okay, that's what I'm saying. But we need a lot of technology. Lot of technology. Okay, you can use those things. So this is one thing we are coming up on 31st December. So probably I am marketing my company. So this is not for a free of cost. It is a paid one. But for you guys, last page, 12th slide. Yeah. If you click on this, you get a coupon. You just write coupon. It will be a discounted price, less than discounted. It's early bird discounted price to you. It is launching on 31st. I request everybody to verify it. Okay, present yourself and market yourself. What I'm doing right now, marketing my company. So please market yourself. Okay, any doubts in that? Any doubts? Well, I could be able to sell myself or not? Yes or no? You have to sell them. Sure? And then that's great to hear. Thank you. Thank you. So here I have one advice to the girl who has participated in interview second person. I don't know her name. I'm very bad at remembering the names. I think she's the one. I think you are the one, you want to become a professor, you would read a lot of things. So I have one book for you. Okay. The Old Man and Sea by Ernest Hemingway. So which is my favorite book. It is pretty old. It is in the 90s, 50s book. The Old Man and Sea by Ernest Hemingway. Read that one because the genre which you want to go, that's really toughest go. That book teaches lot of patience, lot of consistency without output. Okay, because the genre which you want to choose, it is going to be the lot of fight, lot of things. You need a consistency. If possible, you try to read. Okay, I'm sure after 10 pages you're going to sleep. After 60 pages you're going to read again, for sure. Okay, anything? Yeah, please. The Old Man and Sea. The Old Man and Sea by Ernest Hemingway. Yeah. Anything? Any doubts from anybody? I'm Krishna Chaitanya, marketing myself. I request everybody to market yourself. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Chaitanya, sir. Officials from NIIT Foundation, officials from Vacant Hire. Definitely will share the links of NIIT Foundation. Sir has given the link. We'll share the link. We'll come up with a circular in which we'll share the link of NIIT and separate circular for Vacant Hire. Because the students have left for the winter vacation. They will be returning in the month of Jan. So we'll share the link so that they can fill the link. And for you, it is for only for the final year students. And for you, it is for everybody, for all the, but UG and PG students. Diploma students also. So because tomorrow also we have one more workshop, 2 days workshop for UG and PG, which is concluding now. Tomorrow we have 1 day workshop for headquarters and off campuses, basic communication skills and interview skills in the afternoon by Bosch HR persons. So there will communicate about NIIT. That is only for UG and PG. Will communicate about Vacant Hire. Now, as a token of gratitude, NIIT officials, please come forward. We have some small memento. Now, I invite Vacant Hire officials. Mutiara sir, आप भी आइए ना, आप दोनों भी आइए. ताबिश, निसार, आप भी आइए. Thank you so much. With this, we conclude this 2 days workshop interview skills for UG and PG students. We started yesterday with the basic communication first session, second session with the interview skills, third one with the resume, fourth one with the mock interviews, and followed by the NIIT officials, NIIT Foundation officials, and Vacant Hire officials. I'll pass on the information which is given by the NIIT Foundation and Vacant Hire officials. Tomorrow also, if UG PG students are interested, they can join tomorrow's session starting from 11 o'clock. With this, we conclude this. Thank you. Thank you one and all. Media Center officials, higher authorities who have given us permission, off campuses, departmental placement coordinators, respective faculty members, dear students. Thank you for joining this. I hope you have enjoyed and you have learned many things, and you'll deliver this in your interviews. Thank you. Thank you.